tonight's tingly bit, I'd like to thank tonight's sponsor, the #1 language learning app in the world, Babbel. Last month, while working with Babbel, I said that one day I will do an entire bit in a different language. But until I get that far in my language learning, tonight's video I'm going to be practicing some trigger words and languages I've used while practicing with Babbel. All you need to learn a new language is just 10 minutes a day. With over 10 million subscriptions on Babbel and counting, you know Babbel works. In fact, university studies show that just 15 hours of Babbel is equal to an entire semester of college Spanish. Babbel is so easy to use and learn from. Not only are their lessons built by real teachers, but Babbel offers an entire ecosystem of learning to choose from. I personally get bored with anything repetitive, so whenever I wear myself out with continuous lessons, I simply move on to one of their games, podcasts, or more that Babbel offers as part of my subscription. And Babbel even offers live virtual classes taught by certified teachers that you can take anytime, anywhere, available for an additional fee. And right now, you can get up to 65% off a Babbel subscription by just clicking the link down in my description. Babbel is proven to get you learning a new language in just 3 weeks, so what are you waiting for, family? Click the link in my description and get started learning a new language today. Thank you so much for sponsoring today's video, Babbel, and with that being said, let's start these trigger words. Welcome back. Welcome back to our channel, everyone. And you are new. I'd like to welcome you to our family. And today, as you may have seen from tonight's sponsor, we're going to be doing some trigger words in different languages. And in time, I hope to do trigger phrases, and I'm going to actually start off with an English phrase that has been stuck in my head. So, all you have to do for this type of ASMR video is, of course, make sure your autoplay is turned off. Make sure that you've used the restroom and you're ready to sleep. And go ahead and visually watch or simply put this video in the background and listen to me whisper some trigger words for you to sleep. 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 So, I put this in a little notebook, and funny enough, when you open it, it goes right to a piece of paper that my son wrote down when he was in trouble last year for school, and it says, "I will not touch people." I will not touch people. I will not touch people. And then it kind of goes. And he was actually told to write this for school, which really helps him. But anyway. This is the notepad for tonight. And we're actually going to start off with the bottom. As I said, I'm going to begin with a phrase. And it's time to relax and begin. So, you may know this, and if you do, comment down below, but he thrusts his fists against the post and still insists he sees the ghosts. He thrusts his fists against the posts and still insists he sees the ghost. You may notice me tapping on certain things during tonight's video, but I was actually going to eat this. Yep. sees the ghost. He thrusts his fists against the post and still insists he sees the ghost. He thrusts his fists against the posts and still insists he sees the ghost. One more. He thrusts his fists against the posts and still insists he sees the ghost. Our first word in another language is Japanese, and it stands for typing. It's an onomatopoeia, and the word is kata 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 kata. So type. Kata 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 kata. Kata kata kata. Kata kata kata. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Kita kita kita. Kita kita kita. Kita kita kita. Or kata kata kata. Kata kata kata. Kata kata kata. Kata kata kata. Kita kita kita. Kita kita kita. Kita kita kita. Kata kata kata. Kata kata kata. Let's revisit that one and move down to a word in Czech, and I'm actually part Czech. So Slovak. Anyway, so the word is cube, and it is kostka, 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 kostka. I need my fidget kostka. Kostka, 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 kostka. And I just get lipstick. Okay. Kostka, 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 kostka. Kostka, kostka, kostka. Okay. I wanted to make sure I could mimic that 3 times fast, but kostka, 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 kostka. Kostka, 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 kostka. Kostka, kostka. Cube, kostka, cube, kostka, cube, kostka, cube, kostka. Kostka, 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 kostka. Kostka, 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 kostka. Kostka, 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 kostka. And now we're going to move down to Hebrew, and the word you may know is harmony, peaceful, and it is shalom. I've always loved this word. I think it's very beautiful, and I've heard many, many people say it in movies and in real life. And we have an area of Jewish people in Pittsburgh, PA. I believe it's Squirrel Hill, and you hear the word often just walking and greeting and things like that. So, shalom. 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 is service. Service is selling. Liebling. Liebling. Favorite. Liebling. 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 Watch me be pronouncing all of these wrong. Liebling. 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 Or Liebling. 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 My Liebling ASMR trigger is not what I am doing right now. Okay, let's go down to Arabic, and this stands for my love. And that word is Habibi. And that word rhymes with GB, but GB has her own love, so we're not going to relate that. No. Habibi. Habibi. Welcome, Habibi. 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 If you can read this message, comment it in the comments with Habibi. So it would say, comma, Habibi. 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 Here we go. Habibi. 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 Now, we're going to go to a Dutch word, and this word is stands for, this word stands for butter cake. And by the way, all of these words were referenced by many of our Instagram family members, so thank you. If you did refer this word, please comment down below and I will respond. But butter cake in Dutch is boterkoek. 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 ASMR glow is French. And the word in French for butterfly is papillon. So, papillon, papillon. Papillon, papillon, papillon. Papillon like a villain. Butterfly like a villain. Papillon. 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 Butterfly, butterfly. So butterfly, papillon. Butterfly, papillon. Butterfly, papillon. 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 I had to put a papillon. I need to drink papillon. Now, Romanian for girlfriend, sweetheart is iubita. 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 Wait, I-U-B-I-T-A is iubita. 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 And next word, I'm sure you know. It is in Spanish and it stands for I love you. I was just gonna say I love because the you looked weird, but I should know what the word is anyway. And that is te quiero. Te quiero, te quiero, te quiero. Te quiero la familia. Te quiero. Te quiero mi familia, or me. Wait, boy. Crap, never mind. Let me just not do it. Te quiero. Te quiero. Te quiero. Te quiero. Te quiero. Te quiero. Te quiero, mi familia. Te quiero. Te quiero. Te quiero. Te quiero. Te quiero. Te quiero. Muy. Wait. Just forget it. Te quiero. I don't know how to put my sentences together, but I was going to say muy bonita. Señorita. Te quiero. But that wouldn't. I need to learn my sentence structure. Te quiero. But moving on, we're going to go to. I hope I'm saying this right. Porputa. Porputa. And that's purple. But I learned that there's a feminine morada. Morada. Morada for purple. So I don't know what purpura. Purpura. Or porputa. 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 You can comment the correct spelling and everything down below, or pronunciation. I don't believe I'm pronouncing that right, but let's move on to some Russian for blueberry. And that is Chernishka. Chernishka. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Chernishka. 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 I hope. Chernishka. 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 they would have to have it in German, right? Chocolate. 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 And last but not least, we're going to be doing South African for the word sleep, and that is Robala. Robala.